All right, time now for Tech Tuesday. The future of space tourism took another giant leap forward. Less than 2 hours ago, it was after the world's richest man was launched above Earth.
And this is just days after another billionaire was launched on a different rocket. So the question is, now what? The billionaire space race is off and running. Joining us live to break it all down this morning is our tech expert, Greg Nibler. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, it really is the era of billionaires going to space. It seems like it's a never-ending number of them. But with Jeff Bezos today, they did kind of set some firsts. So this does come, like you said, about 10 days after Richard Branson with Virgin Galactic going up. With Jeff Bezos' company, Blue Origin, this does come 52 years to the day that Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin set foot on the moon. So a little bit of monumentum kind of going with that part of it. But what they were able to do was go up about 66 miles into space. They spent just a couple of minutes up there and then came back down. The whole trip was about 11 minutes long. So it really isn't that long of a flight in order to do this, but still pretty cool that they sent 4 people up. They had the oldest person ever to go up at 82 years old with Wally Funk. You had the youngest person with Oliver Damon at 18 years old. So a couple more firsts in there. But yeah, now that they've done it, what comes next? So Virgin Galactic is already accepting ticket sales at $250,000 a piece to go on their space plane up to experience weightlessness for a couple of minutes. And after this launch, Blue Origin did announce that tickets are on sale for theirs as well. They didn't say the price. You have to inquire about that. So imagining it's not going to be less than $250,000. So that's going to be another part of it. But they have a couple more flights already scheduled for this year. So they're going to start doing this more and more. You've got Virgin Galactic that's going to start doing this more and more. So this is really opening up this huge commercial space tourism industry, naturally for really rich people at first, but eventually, maybe that'll change to where the price will come down. But that's kind of where we're at. It's just a whole new era where it's just kind of a mystery of how far this is going to go.
I'm waiting for the SpaceX credit card where you can earn points, and then you could use your points to get a seat. Yeah.
That is a great idea.
Yeah, it is a good idea. Maybe they're listening. Yes. Yeah. Very exciting,
Get
though.
you some royalties on that.
I'm sure. Might upgrade to business or whatever they would call it on the capsule. I don't know.
I don't know. It's pretty cool, though. I mean, I agree with some of the people who are, frustrated. Like, is this really what we should be investing billions of dollars in? We do have some problems here on Earth that could also use some attention, but I think when you look at the fact that, all of these things that we have in use today, cell phones, computers, so many tech advancements came from some of the original space race, advancements and putting satellites up into orbit. And so I think it could really pave the way for tech that we don't know about yet.
Yeah.
If
we need
to and that's a great way to look at it, too.
Right. And eventually, maybe if we have to escape
I saw
Earth.
Martian. That movie, was it called Martian? Where like they had to find a new place. So I'm just saying.
And go grow potatoes.
And grow potatoes in a very unique way. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, from that, we'll move on to a new gaming device. I know you're big in the gaming world. So tell us about it's called Steam Deck.
Yes, this is called Steam Deck. It's from a company called Valve. So this is kind of a first, actually, for the world of gaming. And in that it is a handheld portable PC gaming device. So PC gamers are kind of a whole different category. If you are a PC gamer or you know somebody, you know what I'm talking about. They have the big, huge stacked machines, very powerful, can play really high-end games. And this is the first time you're getting something that would be portable to play like that. So it comes from Valve. It looks very similar to a Nintendo Switch. They actually announced this on the day that the Nintendo Switch OLED devices went on sale for pre-sale. That's not a coincidence. So they're really going directly at that. And this is a higher end device, at least as far as what they're saying, as far as what you can do with it and playing these really, really super high end video games with it. So whether it's going to be successful or not will be something to see. Right now, they are going to have the pre-sales going on. They're estimating that delivery will be around December. I've seen some reports that may go later than that. But for that category of gaming, if this is successful, it could really change a lot in making those PC games and that high-end level of gaming something that you can take around and it's more portable. You don't have a huge laptop. It's just like the little device that you've got right there. It's about a 7-inch screen, so it's pretty cool in that aspect. And like I said, looks like a Switch. It really does. But that's kind of what they're going for with this, is making PC gaming portable.
Very cool. Yeah, to not have to, bring your whole computer setup some way if you want to
definitely.
play it. So that is
Easy
very
for the
neat.
kids too. Yes.
Well, hey, if you're staring at a PC screen for quite some time, you might need to go get your eyes checked. Warby Parker, I guess, is launching some new at-home testing, you could cut out the trip to the eye doctor.
Yeah, I thought this was kind of cool, just the idea of it too, to see if other companies do it. But Warby Parker, they make glasses and frames. And what they've launched is this app that you can use at home to test to see if you need to get a new prescription or not. Normally, you'd have to go in for an eye test for something like that. But this is an app. It uses something specific from Apple with their visual framework. So it is an iPhone only app for right now, based on what Apple can do with that. But essentially, you download it, you check out and make sure that it's applicable for you, but then you set it up, stand about 10 feet away, do like a normal eye test. That information is then sent into them, and an actual doctor will look at it within a couple of days and then determine whether or not you can just get your prescription in the mail right then, or whether you do need to come in for a more extensive eye test. And I think just the idea of apps being more readily available for something like this, where if you think about, at-home doctor's visits, where you can actually do that just there at home without going anywhere else, whether it's vision testing or anything else, I think just kind of entering that era is pretty cool to see where that could go. But this is something they've got right now.
Yeah, if it helps me avoid the air blow thing.
Oh, that's right.
I never can
I hate
do
that.
They always are like,
Yeah.
never mind, we'll skip it, I guess, because I'm always like,
Yeah, it is a weird one.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the first time I went to the eye doctor to get glasses, they told me, they're like, stop guessing at what the letters are on the screen, because I thought that it was like a test and I had to get as many right as possible.
So
I was like guessing a lot of these little blurry letters and getting them right for years and years. And they were like, no, you're supposed to tell me when you can't read it.
Right.
And then I needed
the whole
glasses.
point.
So could have done this at home years ago with an app.
That's right.
Yeah,
Kinda
just
cool.
game the system.
Yeah. All right, Greg, thanks for all your tech wisdom. We'll see you next week.